All right, team coverage now of the snowstorm. Today, coastal towns getting hit the hardest. Here's a live look now in Narragansett. The snow continues to pile up down there on the southern coast of the state. We've been receiving snow pictures from viewers all day long, such as this one from South Kingstown. So please keep those pictures coming. But right now we want to check in with Eyewitness News reporter Rosie Wood. She has been in Narragansett all day long. Been a rough day down there. Narragansett, Rosie, how are the conditions right now?
Hey Patrick, well, we have some pretty good news. It's no longer snowing, and as you can see behind me, the waves are really not as strong as they were for most of the day. Now, residents out here tell me that it has been snowing pretty badly since about 10 a.m. We got here around 1 p.m. and we definitely saw that for ourselves. You can see the street does still have a lot of snow on it, even though plows and salt trucks have been coming out here regularly about every half hour. Now it's getting a little bit more icy, even though they don't have any snow left coming down, and there's really not as much wind. It is still a little windy, and it's definitely a lot colder than it was earlier, but there's still not many cars on the road, and most of the restaurants and shops are closed because they closed early. Now, we did find one restaurant that was open, and residents were actually walking miles just to get there. The conditions here in Narragansett continue to worsen as heavy winds and dense snow make driving almost impossible. But that isn't stopping residents from braving the conditions to eat at one of the few restaurants still open.
We walked. We actually live a couple blocks away.
PJ's Pub on Boone Street is not as busy as it usually is.
Typically on a Saturday night you'd have a full restaurant. This is only maybe a fifth of it.
But the owner, Peter Sagarella, says it's still worth being open.
Well, we try to feed our customers, in our regulars during a storm like this. We try to be here and accommodate them.
As for the rest of the town, they seem to be staying out of the cold and off the roads. Now, again, the roads are pretty slippery now that the snow is gone. There's a lot of ice that's covering those roads because it is so cold out here. So just be careful if you do have to drive tonight. Live in the mobile newsroom, Rosie Woods, Eyewitness News.